Good morning, guys. Automotive Inc. here. I want to say I appreciate you guys all being here. If you do me a huge favor and look over there in the corner and smash the subscribe button for me. Also, at the end of the video, give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you can see new content that comes up that might just spike your interest. So as you guys know, we have a Ford Powerboost, and I just want to go over some kind of cool feature. I've talked about hypermiling. I've talked about the great fuel economy and everything like that. But embedded in the large infotainment system, we have kind of a cool feature, and we'll kind of just do a cool little walkthrough. So let's check it out. So if you go down here to your features bar, you can kind of see how it brings up the power on board, zone lighting, power flow, driver's assistance, owner's manual, and record feedback. Kind of cool. You can actually go into the record feedback, click that, and record up to a 45-second blip of what you think about your Ford vehicle. Hit submit, and the feedback goes right to Ford. Who's listening to it, I don't know, but if there is a gripe, go ahead and leave it and see what they can do. If there's also something you do like, leave it, because Ford and most manufacturers try and listen to their consumers so they can change certain things. Does that mean they'll reinvent the wheel for you? Probably not, but at the end of the day, it does at least give you an opportunity to send immediate feedback, and that's kind of cool. But in the Powerboost, we can go in here and hit power flow. So what's cool about this is kind of an animation. So if you want to look over here and use your EV coach while you're driving, is what I use typically. You can use that to use the bar, but this right here will actually give you a actual real-time reason down here in the thing. It says we're idling here, and down at the bottom it's going to show as we go in and out of hybrid mode how that power is being used and why it's being used. So just kind of a cool animation. So let's go on a drive and see what it does. All right, so as we get going, you can even see the wheels aren't turning yet. Here we go. It says we're in electric driving mode. The wheels are spinning super fast, even though we're only going about 5 miles an hour. You can see the blue right there is the battery pack running the rear wheels. It also shows when it's regenerative braking, adding power back to the battery pack, and when the alternator is charging it. So it goes green there when it lights up. That says that we're putting battery power back in. So it just kind of gives you another sense of why the hybrid's not kicking in. So sometimes people wonder why the hybrid's not running all the time or whatever. Again, this is a large vehicle, it's heavy. So we can see right there, engine's on due to heater settings, drive power. At the top says we're hybrid driving. So you can see right now as we go braking, it's now putting juice back in the battery pack. And then when it's full hybrid, you'll see a blue line on the rear axle, and then the battery pack stays blue. All right, so we're gonna get going here again. It says engine's on due to heater settings, drive power needed. Again, the Powerboost works on a system that, just like every other hybrid, the more demand there is, the more the engine's probably going to be running. But I will trick it into hybrid mode here in just a second. So we cruise over here and look at the EV coach. I can kind of gently push on the brakes, get it to charge enough, and it shuts down. And now we'll cruise back over here where it's all green and blue. So you can see that it is in regenerative braking mode. It's just kind of a cool animation. I really enjoy the Sync 4 system, the information that it provides and shows us. The road's a little bumpy here, but you know, as I push on this, you can see now power is going back out of the battery pack to the axle, propelling the vehicle. And so if you were bored of looking at the screen, you can have your tunes playing in the background and turn on this screen. I think it's just kind of neat, especially when you're towing. You can kind of then gauge it too. So drive power is back on. So guys, that is just a cool little feature in your Powerboost. And again, guys, hopefully you found this somewhat entertaining. If you didn't know this feature is already in there, it's just kind of a cool little animation. The thing I really like, though, is the interface with the Sync 4 is so easy to use. It's very, very detailed, very attractive to look at. I've had an opportunity to use the Ram one. I've had the opportunity to use the older Chevy version and the newer Chevy one. And those are both nice. I just really enjoy the simple user interface. I'm not a tech guy. I like technology, but sometimes it can be confusing when there's 80 steps. Ford keeps it pretty simple in their setup, and they provide you a ton of information. Again, guys, I appreciate you being here. Please do, again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you on the next one.